Here we are. So I used to be really good and let people know ahead of time, and now I'm just like, we'll just go live.
All right. Well,
And then we can share this with
we'll wing it,
people.
right?
It's just kind of instead of winging it, it's just more casual. So welcome to be my guest with Erika Toraya, and this is my friend Jory.
Hi, Erika.
Hello. And it's been a great group that we've been riding with. We bike, and oh no, low power mode. Well, we're gonna make this work. So I was inspired by you because you want to show your injury.
One of many.
Yeah, you've had so many surgeries, but so you've come a long way. How long ago was the accident?
The accident was 6 weeks ago. I got hit by a dog on a bike and broke 4 bones in my hip.
I don't mean to laugh, but hit by a dog on a bike sounds kind of like a joke.
The dog was pedaling.
So the dog got in the way.
Exactly.
And
I hit the ground and tore a ligament and rotator cuff and 4 bones in my hip.
So you mentioned you try not to be on medication because you had a bad experience before with drugs.
Yeah. So, my feeling about medication and recovering is it's more about the whole mental issue of recovery and just the less stuff you have in your body, the better your body's going to react.
Absolutely.
And so try and eat healthy, positive attitude. Can't fix what happened. I can fix what's going forward.
Exactly. That's so key in life, just to not worry about what's happened. This is the now, and we move forward.
Yeah, I think that, the way, I'm dealing with the whole accident, is setting goals to where do I want to be 5 weeks from now, 6 weeks from now. I want to be back with my friends, be healthy.
Yes.
So I just have to, get on the floor and do my therapy and get in the weight room and do that and eat as much as I can.
So you make daily goals of like, okay, I'm going to get my therapy done. In 4 weeks, I want to be, getting on the bike again?
Exactly. I have do my therapy twice a day. I've gone out, I've looked at my bike, I've made sure that it's ready to go. So I bought a new helmet yesterday. Okay. So it's waiting for me to put on. And
that's kind of a nice inspiration or reward for you.
Exactly. So every week I've been buying something new, a new jersey, a new helmet, a new bike parts.
Your whole new kit.
Everything's
like,
going to be ready to go. Exactly. And trying to get on a bike trainer to get my legs moving, get the blood going. Good. And I'm excited.
Yeah.
I had some dark days.
Yes, tell me about that. How long did that last? How did you pull out? Because it's hard when this is what you can do. A lot of miles, you've got your social group, and all of a sudden you can't do that anymore. So how long did that last and what got you out?
So I was actually in bed for 4 weeks. And when you're laying in bed and you can't get up and down the stairs, you can't take care of your daily hygiene, you can't eat, you just lay there and you go, is this ever going to end? And you have to just sort of self-talk and say, it is going to end, I've been here before. Just, start wiggling your toes, moving your fingers, moving, and stop thinking about where you've been and start thinking about where you're going to go.
Yeah. You just reminded me of a really dark time I went through when I took a spill on, actually not even my road bike, it was my mountain bike, and I did not have a helmet. The only time I've not worn a helmet, and it's because I was like 4 miles from the convention center. I was in Anaheim, so I wasn't home, and I got stuck, the crevices in
the crevices in the
street,
road where your little tires get stuck.
Yeah, and it was right near Disneyland. It was such a dark time because I fall, I've got this contusion, it's out to here. I felt like, and I said, I look like a monster. I was just a fat lip, I couldn't even talk. People at the emergency room were awful to me. And I don't know, it's just this evil kind of surrounded me of just, I don't know what to do, I feel awful. I don't know how to get around.
You feel helpless.
You are helpless.
You are helpless. You're very dependent on your support group. I think the support group's been an amazing. I get the emails and the phone calls and just something to keep me sort of focused on where I want to be and what I really have and not what I don't have.
Exactly.
And as long as you're thinking about that, being out there and being blessed with your friends and
you get
loved
through,
ones.
You will get through no matter what it is.
Yeah, it's absolutely thinking positive.
Easier said than done.
Yeah,
But
it is.
that is the way.
But,
It's simply said, but
you
it's
know,
what it is.
for me, I was telling you earlier, I've had 18 surgeries,
Yeah.
so I know that
18.
after 18 surgeries, that I know that I'm going to come out the other end. And as dark as things get, every negative thing that's happened in my life has ended up in a positive thing.
Yes,
and so if you
absolutely.
are constantly thinking about, I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah.
and you know that keeps you getting up every day. It keeps you getting out of bed. It keeps you wiggling, you know, and moving.
Yeah.
That's it's the spirit that moves you.
Yes. And so how far out are you to getting back on the bike?
My goal is to actually be on a bicycle of some variety in 4 weeks.
Okay.
So
That could be on the trainer.
Could be on the trainer. I'd
Okay.
like to be on a real bike. The doctor told me I'd be in a cast for 6 to 8 weeks. He took the cast off at a week and a half.
This was on your arm?
On my
the
arm,
cast?
yeah.
Okay.
And they
Because
told
you
me,
have some other broken bones.
and they told me 8 to 12 weeks
Okay.
on crutches, and I was on crutches for 5 weeks.
They told you 8 to 12 and you were only for 5 weeks?
Yes.
Wow. And you weren't like, I'm pushing too hard. You were just keeping steady.
Just keeping
and doing
steady,
it.
you know,
Okay.
little weight at a time.
Yeah.
I take my little brace off and I put a rubber band around my fingers so my thumb doesn't move too much.
Good,
so
that's good.
so I'm doing little finger exercises, and it just
It's humbling.
it is, it's very humbling, you know, when you lose your dominant hand.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, you know, you go to reach for a door, and
You're like,
oh wait, I can't pull the door. I have to pull the other door. You know,
Yes.
go to brush your teeth, and oh my God, I can't get this hand wet. You know,
Yes.
so it's.
Oh
it's,
yes. Oh, the memories. I've had lots. I've had lots as well.
It's been a learning experience, but it's just every day we learn something new every day,
Yes.
and that's what's exciting. You know?
Right.
So now maybe I can be an inspiration to somebody else.
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine who's getting a bunion surgery in a month.
Oh, ouch. I hear that's painful.
Yeah, so I've already told my friend, look, and I'll take care of you, and blah blah
Aw.
blah. So
Yeah.
hopefully, you know, my friend has seen my experience,
Yeah.
and hopefully that will help them
It does. I
get
believe it
through
does.
a little farther, and it's not so bad.
Absolutely. And then when we go through these things, we're more empathetic to what people are going through.
Absolutely.
And like you said, you learn. I think it's so important. I'm grateful for the injuries I've had because it makes me appreciate this thumb and this finger and this arm and this shoulder and this knee and my ankles. I've had so many strains. But you realize like, oh, I'm so grateful when they work.
The sad thing I have experienced in this process, unfortunately, and maybe this is a learning experience for other people, is that, you know, I'll walk into a building and I'll be on my crutches, and someone will walk by me and open the door, and then let the door
Let it
close in my
close.
face.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you know, so I have to remind those
Yeah.
people, you know, hey, there's this handicapped person that you, so you know, you become much more
Yeah.
aware of people who
Yes.
are not in the same place that you are.
Yeah. It's
And-
like open your eyes. See that, oh, this might be hard that someone's pushing their kid in their stroller or they're on crutches. Like, come on, people, let's wake up.
Or they're slow, and you have a whole lot more
Yeah.
patience
Yes,
now.
you
You learn.
Oh,
You're
I
very
remember
humbled
that.
when you go through this process.
I like to hurry, go run. And when you're like, oh, crutches, give myself more time. And it's, yeah.
So that's been a humbling /
Yeah.
learning experience for me.
Right.
And I've seen some of your other YouTube videos where you show people on crutches and wheelchairs and that sort of thing. So
And my friend Joel, yes.
oh, is that okay? Your friends?
Yes, it was a living in his shoes.
Oh, that was it.
His
Okay,
shoe.
right. So
yes. One
you know,
leg, and it's a whole different lifestyle.
yeah, and that's a whole learning experience,
Uh-huh.
and you know, and so that was very inspirational to me in
good.
looking at your
Yeah.
stuff and trying to teach people how you get up and down stairs and how
Right.
you know,
I was impressed. I'm like, oh, you take the escalator? Okay.
exactly.
You had me do it too. I was nervous.
I know, trying to ride around in a wheelchair is not so much fun, right?
No, I was like, I
if
can't
someone's
go
pushing you, it's a
straight.
whole lot better, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, it took a long time for me.
So
It's eye-opening for
yeah,
sure.
so it's been a learning experience, and I'll be a better, stronger, more positive person
Good.
from it.
That's awesome. Good always comes out of everything. I believe
Absolutely.
that. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you,
What
Erika.
final thing would you want to share aside of this and this experience and what's to come? Or
I think just the one thought I have is, you can't change what's happened, but you can change or affect what's going forward. And so just be positive, set goals.
because you probably played it in your head, right? If I had done this,
Yeah.
if I had gone around the dog, and you can't.
Can't do a woulda,
It's too
shoulda, coulda.
fast.
Be blessed for
Yeah.
your friends and your support system.
Yes.
Constantly doing good with and pay it forward or pay it back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. That would
Because
be my thoughts.
we got to let people be there for us, and
Like-
then we realize how much people appreciate if we can be there for others.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's how we got to kind of chit chat more than just being on the bike. Is I wanted to see how you were doing, and
I
you were
absolutely
bored, so you watched my shows.
absolutely appreciate that. It's amazing. So it's exactly that's what it's all about.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations, because it takes a lot.
Thank you, Erika. I
Strong
appreciate
will,
it.
and I'm glad the community.
And good luck to you on your new projects.
Oh, thanks. Constant.
Exactly.
Thank you all for joining us, and be an inspiration to others, and know that it makes a difference. We don't realize it, but people watch us, and that's an inspiration for them, because we all go through things, and we all struggle.
Absolutely.
So let's help each other through.
All right.
Have a wonderful Sunday.
Take care, all. Bye.